There's just something about that first cup of coffee in the morning, the smell, the warmth, the first sip. It's an essential part of my morning routine. If I don't have a good cup of coffee to start a day, I swear, everything just feels off. And of course, while I sip my coffee, I have to have my fountain pen nearby because let's be real, journaling, planning, or even just doodling feels way better with good pen and a hot cup of coffee. Especially when I'm doing my gratitude journal in the morning, I need to be in a good mental state, in the right headspace where I can be in the moment and be grateful. So when TWSBI started rolling out these coffee themed pens, what? Say less. I was all in. And of course, it's not a secret that I love TWSBI pens. So any excuse for me to get one, I fully take advantage of it. So when the new Espresso came out, it felt like the collection is finally complete. Or is it? Something about this lineup kept nagging at me, and by the end of this video, you'll see exactly what I mean. So please stick around because I have a little surprise waiting at the end. All right, let's start with the colors. But first, let me sip my coffee. All right, because again, if you like coffee or you love coffee, you're going to love this lineup. Full disclosure, this is not a review of TWSBI pens. So if you're new to TWSBI or curious of getting one, I have a detailed review right here. So check that out. But let's start with the lineup. First up, we have the Crème or cream, however you want to call it. This one has a soft, very soft, warm beige, just like a perfectly frothed latte or a dash of cream in your morning cup. I got this one in a medium nib. And of course, it's rose gold. Fun fact, actually, TWSBI is the one that really got me into using different nib sizes. I was strictly a fine nib guy, but now I want to say I'm slowly transitioning to the medium side now. So yeah, that's the first one right there. Second one on the lineup, this one I think came out late last year. I want to say August, maybe September, October. Yeah, something like that. This one is the Caffè. So this one reminds me of how I make my coffee in the morning. See? This one, it has some caramel tones. It's very rich, inviting, and warm, just like how I like my coffee. And then finally, this one I got in a fine nib, if I'm not mistaken. For the newest edition, this is the Espresso. This one's really nice. I love this one. This one has more of a deep dark brown, which I would say perfectly captures the bold, concentrated goodness of a freshly pulled shot of espresso. Love the brown on this one. The rose gold really gives it just a good accent for it. And this one I got in a medium as well. So this one is not inked yet. I just got this last week. So yeah, this is the newest edition. So individually, they are beautiful. Actually, you know what? I just found out that I actually have the white one too. So it's not quite coffee, but you can say this is like your 2% milk. 2% milk. What is it? Almond milk? But anyway, yeah. So, but together, these three individually looks really nice, but together, that's so corny. I did that. Together, it's like the perfect cafe lineup. Or are they? All right. Now, looks aren't everything. So let's talk about how these pens write. Again, this is not a review. I can tell you right off the bat, these will be smooth writers and will work straight from the box. I will spare you the inking process because I'm clumsy and I'll just be spilling ink all over and a lot of cursing. So with the magic of video, I will magically ink these two. All right, all done. So of course, I tried to ink these up with coffee inspired inks, but I don't have a lot. So what I chose was coffee-ish inspired. I had a really hard time with this one though, because I don't own light inks or anything close to this. So the closest I got to that is for the creme or cream. I don't have any cream, so I matched it with a Vinta. It's a bronzy yellow, or called La Paz. What I did was, instead of matching with this, I just matched it with the rose gold. So it's kind of like this color. So it's kind of like a mustardy gold or something like that. So that's for the creme. For the what is this again? For the cafe, I matched this with, this is the only thing that, this is the only coffee theme. This is Robert Oster Caffè Crema. So this one is actually a really good match. I'm going to show you guys that later. And for the espresso, I got coffee break. Okay, so I did get most of it in coffee inspired ones, except for this one right here, because there's no way I couldn't find one. Sorry. I'll one day I'll find something. But anyway, let's do some writing tests. So this one is the Crème. Now let's zoom in. Oh geez, it's so juicy. This one is the TWSBI. Oh my god, it's so juicy. What's going on? Crème. And this one is a medium. I sure hope it's a medium. I mean, if it's this juicy, Jesus. This is Vinta La Paz. Ooh, so wet. That is a really wet ink. For the Caffè, this one is the Caffè. This one is a fine. They look the same. Ew, what the hell? See what I mean? This is why I spared you guys from the inking process. Jesus. This one is TWSBI Caffè, and this one is a fine. This one I get in a Robert Oster Caffè Crema. Very apropos. They look exactly the same. Let's see what it looks like when it dries up. This one is the Espresso. Let's see what this look like. Why they all look the same? TWSBI. This one is really smooth though. Espresso. This one is a medium as well. This one is Colorverse. Colorverse. This is too funny. Colorverse Coffee Break. Okay. They all look the same. I'm a bit confused because on paper, like when I swatch these are so much darker. Actually, I can show you. This is the Venta La Paz. See, it's more gold. It's very light. And this, where is that? Coffee Break. Here, let me just take it out. Coffee Break is much more darker. And then the other one, which one is it? Caffè Crème. Caffè Crème is also, oh, they do look the same. Okay. Well, guess what? It is what it is. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I don't care. It's okay. It's okay. They're still cute. And I'm pretty sure when it dries up, it would change a little bit. I'm hoping. But yeah, I guess, I mean, they're all different nibs too. So maybe it varies because of the nib size. I'm going to blame the nib. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Anyway, well, you know, having all three together really makes this feel like a complete collection. The Espresso was the missing piece, and now it's here. I can confidently say TWSBI nailed the coffee theme. If you are, again, I'm going to keep saying this over and over. If you are a TWSBI, oh my God, I did not know that was on the camera. Sorry, that was my headset. Let me just remove it. Sorry. If you are a coffee lover and a TWSBI fan, these pens are such a fun way to bring your love for both into your writing setup. But you know what? Something was bugging me with this lineup. I thought, like a crazy idea, right? Let me sip my coffee. I had this crazy idea of what could be the outcome if we combine all three, right? Well, say hello to this pen right here. Let me straighten this. This is the Jinhao 10. I think it's Gradient Coffee. This obviously is a dupe of the Pilot Capless or Vanishing Point. A really, really good dupe. That's all I'm going to say. Oh my God, it's amazing. Do I have it here? Please hold. Sorry, this is the only one I have within arm's reach. So this is the Pilot Vanishing Point. And look how the size, even the band looks exactly the same. You know, the only difference is this. This has the Jinhao logo in there. The Pilot doesn't have one. They're more discreet. They have that little Pilot right there. So yeah, I got this one, and I just thought that if you combine these three, you will come up with this one. Isn't this cool? This one has a perfect swirl of cream mixing into a shot of espresso, right? Almost like a macchiato. Isn't that cool? This one, maybe I'll do a review on this one. In comparison with the Vanishing Point, you can tell the difference between the craftsmanship. Actually, this is more, you can tell that it's more sturdier, it's more, the quality is much more different. The weight is exactly the same, by the way. Maybe this one's heavier, I don't know. But this one I noticed the clicker is flimsy. It's like moving like this. This one doesn't. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's, you can tell the craftsmanship, even though it's a good dupe. I think you know, you can't beat Pilot, right? But for the price and for the aesthetics, like, I think, you know, I don't mind using it. I'm not a big fan of dupes. And I'm not a big fan of Jinhao, actually. I own a couple that I don't use anymore. Some of them I gave away because it's not because it's Jinhao, right? Like, there's a lot of big Jinhao followers out there and they swear off by it. I just probably got the bad batch. I don't know. It just does not write for me. I don't know. I don't understand it. So instead of me just keeping it, I just gave it away, and they seem to be okay with it. I haven't heard any complaints. But anyway, this one, I think I'll use it with my coffee themed pens, right? So I guess now that I have this, I feel like it's truly complete. It's a good sidekick to the trio, you can say. I do hope they would come up. I do hope TWSBI would come up with other coffee themed pens. You know, maybe like tea, perhaps. Maybe like a matcha tea. You know, like a good green. I know they came up with several shades of green, but matcha tea latte, maybe. That would be great. And I know some of the folks on some certain websites, they're talking about, like, maybe perhaps TWSBI could come up with some gold trims, because they do have a lot of pens that uses gold. I mean, rose gold. Maybe this time they could come up with some gold trims. You know, so that would be nice to have, because I am a big fan of gold trims. But so far, I love this lineup. So yeah. All right. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think of this lineup? Which one is your favorite? And do you think TWSBI should continue the cafe theme with more releases? I really think they should. If you love coffee and fountain pens and all kinds of stationery, so I'll be testing out more pens later on. I think my next video will be my Leonardo collection. So please make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you for staying with me, and have a great day. Bye.